Okay, so where are we? Beautiful place, right? Where are we? No, not time. Where?
No, I'm just saying what time. I don't know. KLCC.
Kuala Lumpur, KLCC.
Yeah.
Cannot see the Petronas towers right now.
Oh, you're
can we?
live?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, man.
It's okay, don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're here,
Starbucks.
KLCC, Starbucks.
Bucket
Beautiful
sauce.
place. Merry Christmas, everybody. We should put. No, let's make sure we put the Christmas stuff. Yay! It's snowing. Oh my god, that's amazing. It's snowing in Malaysia. All right, nice. So, oh, you have a hat. How amazing is that?
Yeah.
No, it's given you a hat. That's
Oh, the
pretty
AR
cool.
hat.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I
Are
holding
you
it?
sure you're live?
Yeah. Okay, so how are you?
I'm all good.
So guys, I wanted to introduce you to an awesome person here. I'll let him introduce himself, but he's part of the addition to our Zambian community in Study Africa in Malaysia. So, the floor is all yours. Introduce yourself.
My name is Levi Salima. I'm from Zambia, and I've been in Malaysia for about 2 years. And we're about to discuss some of the issues I faced, and yeah.
Well, I'm not. The issues you faced are not so important to me. Actually, I want to know how you as a startup can grow, because we're at this phase with Study Africa where our mandate is to empower and to make sure that our communities grow to the next level. And to be very honest, what you're doing is really good. So can we start with that?
Yeah, so I've got two passions. The first is graphic design, and the second one is video production, or videography as most people call it. So the latter of the two is what's gaining me a lot of attention, because some of the stories I try and make with my videos is either it's a topic that I feel is relevant to the people I'm trying to talk to, or it's simply just a self-contained story about the people around me. And I feel that those are the types of stories, at least for your small friend group while you're trying to grow, will help you get started.
So, okay, can we get to the video part, because of course that's where Study Africa's interest is. We could work with the graphic designer, because he's given us a few tips for the page to make it all branded. And you will be teaching that course, and we will be charging people. Guys, we're starting a graphic design course taught by him. You see him? That's going to be the teacher.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so how did you start? Okay, first let's talk about the course you're taking.
Yeah.
What course are you taking?
I'm studying graphic design, or professional design in visual communication.
So you're doing visual communication,
Yes.
and this is now your second year when you have started your project, and you're kind of putting it out there.
Yeah.
You're trying to get it out there.
Yeah.
So we'll also share his videos, a few of his videos that he's done.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, that's very important. And he'll be on the platform now, helping us create content and whatnot. But can we get to know, how did you start?
Well, okay. So the thing is,
Wait, was it a moment in the bedroom where you're like,
no. Actually, truth be told, my passion with videos started when I think I was about 8 or so. I used to watch a lot of TV ads on Mnet or DSTV. So I was always fascinated by the short, quick stories that ads would portray, especially during Christmas holiday, during Good Friday. So like, I got interested in video at that age. And then later on, when I started to watch YouTube, when YouTube started booming, I started to see all these online personalities like Casey Neistat, like Peter McKinnon, Liza Koshy, so many guys who would broadcast their talents and their personalities through YouTube, and they'll be able to make money on it. And for years, it felt like a lifetime to me, but it was about 4 years. I just watched people every day, watching them, until one time I had a camera because I bought one for a school project, and it was just gathering dust in my wardrobe. And I was like, "You idiot! You have a camera. You know how to edit. Why aren't you doing something about it?" And it was at that moment where an epiphany just lit up in my mind, or an idea just lit up in my mind, and I went to KL with my friends. We're like 2 guys, and then that's how the first video started. Was what I mean. It was like a 1 minute. I went to this place type of a way.
A vlog.
Yeah, more like a vlog, and
that's where it started.
Yeah.
So, what softwares do you use, just so we can put it in the end credits?
Yeah. So, videographers differ on their type of software, but for me, I've grown up using the Adobe suite of software. So I use Premiere Pro for like sequence construction and just the flow. And if I have any opening titles or any special effects, I go to After Effects just to get that sheen, that polish on video.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So, last question.
Yeah.
Can we get a review of how your study life in Malaysia has been?
Yeah. I'll start with the beginning. It was hard in the first 6 months, the first year actually, because you come to a country to study, but you spend so much other time not studying. So there's certain things that affect you that you spend on when you're not studying. So the first thing was adapting to the culture. The second thing was also, it's the first time being in a majority Islam country, because my country is majority Christian. It's 99.9%. So everyone believes in the same God you do. Everyone does the same thing you do. So not having Good Friday, not having Christmas as a big thing was a big shock. But in terms of the lifestyle of a student, it's been very beneficial, because I feel the opportunities here and the way I've grown, because I'm not in my comfort zone, was much better than I would have back home. Because when you're back home, you have your mom and dad nearby, you've got your friends nearby, you've got everything you need right there. But the moment I went to a club and I saw people spending my rent on one bottle, then I knew that I'm not home.
You're not home.
Yeah,
That's definitely not home.
Yes. And I also realized the world is a big place.
Yeah, it is. It's true.
And I am just a tiny fish. So the whole experience has been, it's got its good sides and it's got its bad sides. But if I were to go back in time and say like, okay, would you come to Malaysia to study? I'll say yes.
Oh, that's good.
Anytime.
That's good to
and
hear.
it's cheap. So
It's cheap. That's a big plus.
It's cheaper than North America or Europe. So.
And what are the challenges you faced here? Like, let's take one, which has been the one that's lingering around you. If you were to pick one and only one.
The hardest one I would say would probably be segregation, because the African continent and the people of Africa, we've experienced a lot of I won't say problems, but we've gone through a lot over a certain period of time. So there's a certain stereotype that is pushed onto you, even though that is not you. So sometimes I do get segregated in terms of service, in terms of perception, and in terms of how just people will treat you. So when I first came here, it used to piss me off. I get so angry when someone would not treat me a certain type of way because I was black. But after a year or two, I wouldn't say I got used to it, but I just ignored it, and I took it from their perspective, where this is the first time that they will most likely interact with someone from my country, Zambia, or someone of African descent. So there's a lot of ignorance that is given to you, and I think the approach I've given to take that in is with patience, kindness, and just try as much as I can to educate people about where I'm from.
So that's that comes to the promotion of Zambia and Africa. You showcasing what Africa really is.
Exactly.
All right, Magical Africa will definitely love you. All right, do you have anything else you'd like to add? I'd really like to know where you want to go with your platform, and I need you to be selfish about this one. The name of the brand first, so that we can have it.
All my social media accounts are under my name, Levi Salima, Levisalima. So where I want to go with the content I'm making is I want to reach out to people and potentially just put a smile on their face and to show them a different perspective on a subject or life or just anything in general, because I have a very distinctive view or different view of the world, and sometimes I would like to showcase that through my camera and through my lens, and obviously to the viewer who will be able to see it also.
And of course monetize.
Yes, and get monetized as well.
So he's looking for clients, people.
Yes.
It's been an honor. Nice to meet you, Mr. Levi.
Yeah.